Kael led his tribe through the dense jungle, searching for food. They found a massive skin shed among the ancient trees.
In the dark swamp water, something huge began to move.
One hunter stayed behind.
Then, from the shadows, the Titanoboa finally revealed itself. Run! Kael commanded his tribe as the beast struck.
Around the fire, Kael planned their desperate stand.
They coated their tips with the venom of frogs.
Kael built a trap using heavy logs and vines. The ground vibrated. The Great Serpent was near. Now, Kael cut the vine with a sharp stone. The log shattered, but the beast was too strong. Kael stood alone as the snake lunged forward.
He drove the poison spear into its soft neck. Kael crawled through the mud, gasping for air.
The Titanoboa wrapped itself around a giant tree.
Kael grabbed a fallen torch to scare it. Suddenly, the tribe emerged with fire and spears.
Kael climbed the snake's back to reach its head. He raised his obsidian knife for the kill. Kael stood over the beast, drenched in blood. The battle was won, and a legend was born. A low hiss echoed through the trees. The nightmare wasn't over. They weren't fighting one. They were in a nesting ground.
Then she appeared. The mother was twice as large.
Kael screamed as the ground began to crumble.
They reached a hidden valley. It was a temporary sanctuary.
In a cave, they found white stones that sparked hot.
Kael taught the young hunters how to strike the eyes.
They painted their story on the walls of the cave. Each blade was sharpened until it could cut the wind. Kael stayed awake. He knew the serpents hunted by night.
The moon turned red, an omen of the coming battle.
The birds fled the forest. The predators were moving. They built a wall of sharpened stakes in the river. They pushed heavy logs into the current to hit the beast.
The tracks in the mud were wide enough for a path.
The first snake hit the water. Kael gave the signal.
Thera dived into the water to save a fallen hunter. They used vines soaked in frog venom to bind it.
Kael used a horn to lure the mother to the trap.
Black smoke rose. The trap was ready for her.
They triggered a landslide to bury the giant.
Kael fought the beast on a ledge over the abyss. Angry and wounded, the mother destroyed everything.
Kael led the survivors to the toxic lake. The water was death.
In the dark, they could only hear its scales sliding.
The mountain groaned. The earth itself was tired of the war. His main weapon was gone. Kael had only his hands. Volcanic ash fell like snow. The world turned gray.
Kael looked into the beast's cold, merciless eye.
A dam broke. A wall of water hit the valley.
Kael used the mud to slide behind the monster.
Thera distracted the beast so Kael could escape. Natural gas ignited. The jungle was a furnace.
Kael tied rib bones to his chest for protection.
He could hear its heart beating through the wall. Lightning hit a tree, turning it into a spear. Kael was covered in so much blood, he smelled like the beast. The coils moved like a slow-moving river of death.
From the hills, the tribe sang a death song.
Kael fell, tumbling down the icy slope.
The mother was protecting her king, a black serpent. This was the end. One man against two gods.
The venom hit his eyes. Everything turned green.
A coil landed on his chest, breaking his ribs.
His bone armor shattered. He was defenseless now.
Kael rose from the wreckage, a demon of mud. Kael found a massive obsidian spear stuck in a skull.
The black serpent struck with the speed of lightning.
Suddenly, hundreds of flaming arrows fell from the sky. The battle moved to the mouth of the volcano.
Kael jumped onto her back, sliding toward her head.
A thick cloud of sulfur hid Kael from her sight.
He plunged the obsidian spear into her brain.
The beast fell into the lava, taking the ledge with her.
The first light of a new world hit the valley.
The tribe cheered for their king. Humanity had won.
The bones of the Titans became a part of the earth. He looked at the scars on his arms. He was a survivor.
The legend begins. The story of Kael would be told for 10,000 years. Today, we find their bones. But the battle was real. Deep in the jungle, something else is waking up.
Courage is the only weapon that never breaks.
Nature always finds a way to take back its throne. Kael's spirit still protects those who walk the wild. A world of giants. A world of heroes. Remember them.